Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8.6. I am an old guy gaming, and I'm back from my trip and ready to play some more Empyrion for you guys. So I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been about a week or so since I have played the game myself, and so we're going to basically pick up where we left off. Now, I got a couple things that we're going to do today in this episode. The first thing that we want to do, of course, I'm going to go show you the ramp. I've finished the ramp, so I'll show you that. But I want to do a couple things. I think what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and get started on capital ship stuff. So the first step in that for me is that I want to build a new space station, and so let's get some of the components we're going to need for that going. You know, I might actually put that in there too. And then I'm also going to I want to get a basic capital ship going. In fact, let's do that first. So here's what I did in Alpha 7, in the season 2, I think it was, of Alpha 7. I took the off the workshop, I took the warp shuttle. No, not that one. This one. The Warp Shuttle Micro Starter CV. I am not the one that designed this build. I can't remember who the person is that did it, but if you just go to the Steam Workshop and if you're curious, and you type in Warp Shuttle Micro / Starter CV, it'll come up. It's one of the least expensive, very, very basic capital vessels that you can get, just so you can get something, you know, so you can have full warp capability. What I did with that thing then is I redid it. I upgraded it to hardened steel, added a couple more components to it, made it a little more functional, put a docking area on the top, and some other things like that, and then rebuilt this thing in Alpha 7 in my Season 2. And so I think what I want to do, so that I can get to, you know, further out and get to planets that have Erestrum and Zascosium and so forth, is I'm going to go ahead and spawn this in again. But I just want you guys to know that I'm not the original author for it, or of it rather, but it's the other gentleman. So look that up on the workshop if you're interested. But anyway, what this is going to do is this is going to allow us to get to the other planets so that we can get the higher level ores that we need, you know, to start advancing further into the game. All right, so let's see. This is going to need all of this stuff here. So let's open the factory up, and we're going to pull... Let's pull a stack of Sath out of here, and I don't know how much Neo it's going to require. So it's going to need... I got a little bit of that stuff already in there. So it's going to need 800... Let's just put all the Sathium in there. And for the Neo, it's going to need 475. Okay, that's pretty damn close. We'll just put all that in, too. We're going to need 550 iron. So... we'll put 561 in. We're going to need 367 silicon. I don't really have any parts, you know, from looting and stuff, so we're just going to have to do this from the ore itself. That's close enough. 259 cobalt. And 126 copper. Get the exact amount there. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. It's going to take 28 minutes and 32 seconds, so it should be done right about the time we're finished with the end of this particular episode. All right, let's see. Now, the next thing I want to do is let's get some stuff started for our space base. The first thing we're going to need, of course, is a base starter. So we'll get that going. I have lots of armored concrete blocks, and I'm not planning on making this anything big or fancy. So we'll, you know, we'll just use what we have for blocks, and that should, hopefully that'll be enough. We're also going to want, in the space base, we're going to want some windows around it. Armored windows large. Well, you know what? Actually, let's not do that. Let's make the components that we're going to need for the base, and then we'll probably just take some ores up with us, and then we can make the windows and so forth while we're up there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want in the base is we're going to want a small generator. We're going to want some fuel tanks. I probably should look at my skill stuff here. Let's just do all of this. We're going to need it. Get that stuff learned. I believe I have enough points, you know, to do everything. So we might as well just learn it all, right? Okay, we're what level are we? We're 23. Okay, so we're 2 levels away from max. So that's another thing we'll be working on here as we go along. Let's do the capital ship stuff too. There we go. So we got all that stuff learned. Oh, no, not big enough yet for that stuff. I just want to get all this done now so that way it's ready to go. Tool turret, drill module, laser. Oh, so you can put these on capital ships now. That's cool. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. Okay. More new stuff. Very cool. All right. So that's everything for that stuff. Let's do a multi-tool and a Tech 2 drill as well. Now I have some of that stuff already just because when when they did the update and I had to start over, I gave myself back most of the stuff that I had, that I lost because of the update. But of course, I had to restart the skills here. Maybe there is an admin command for adding your skills back, I don't know, but I just didn't bother doing that. It's not that hard to level up in this game anyway. So I'll just finish this stuff out here. Oh, out of points. Okay. Damn. I hope maybe I don't have enough points to do everything. We'll have to see how things go on our next level. If I don't have enough points, I'm going to fix that through server settings because that's something that I had always all along planned to do, particularly since I'm playing by myself anyway, playing solo. So I might have to talk to Common about fixing that up for me if I don't have enough points. But anyway, that's good enough for that for today, for the skills rather. Okay, so we need to make components. So I'm going to make the... Do we want to make the big fuel tank? Yeah, what the hell, let's do it. We'll make the big fuel tank. Let's just go down the list here. We're going to want an armored door. Well, I guess I already have an armored door there. We'll just keep it there. Shutter doors, no. Hangar doors, not for what we're doing. This is going to be a really small base. I don't think we need elevator blocks. If we do, we'll make them while we're up there. Let's definitely do an armor locker. Advanced... Oh, shit. What are we missing? Flux coils. Alright, well I guess we'll start with a normal large constructor up there and then we'll have to replace it later, or upgrade it later rather. We're going to want a cargo box. I guess we're going to want an ammo box, probably a couple of lights, medical, ventilator. We'll do the large oxygen tank, maybe 4 of those. Oxygen dispenser, we'll do a fridge, we'll do a food processor. Actually, you know what? Let's not do a fridge. We'll just do a food processor up there. Definitely want the large solar panels. I think we can have up to 15. Let's just do 4 for now, I guess. Maybe a couple of capacitors, and I think that's it. Did I do a grav generator? I didn't. Okay, so we're going to need one of those too. And of course we don't have what we need, which is flux coils. Alright, so we'll have to just deal with this without gravity for the time being. Alright, let's see. We're going to let's just use this cargo bay to put stuff in. For taking up to the space base. And I want to take with me also a stack, at least one stack of those ores. Maybe 2 stacks of silicon, 2 stacks of copper. Man, I thought I had a bunch more iron than that. Let's take a half a stack of promethium. Oh, I do. Okay. I was going to say, let's do 3 stacks of iron. I was going to say, I thought I had a hell of a lot more iron than that. And, so does that give us all the basic ores? We got iron, silicon, copper, stack of cobalt, stack of sap, stack of neo, and some of that. Okay. We might want to take a little mag with us too. Magnesium ore. Let's maybe take half of that stack there. And maybe we'll take some stone up there too, in case we need to make some more concrete blocks. I'm actually pretty low on stone, as a matter of fact, aren't I? Alright, let's grab that one back out of there then. And we'll put it here. Why did I make those? I can't remember now. We got 7,100 in there. Alright, well, we'll take those up with us too. We're going to need them anyway. Okay, so I think we have everything that we can make going for the space base. So while that's cooking up, we're going to go down and check out the, let's get some food going here too. We're going to go down and check out the ramp. I'll show you what I did with that. Actually, here, let's make a dino stew and a pizza, and then we'll make a bunch of these. I probably should go harvest the garden too. Let's just do that really quick. Okay. Got the garden all harvested and everything, so let's go ahead and jump in the hovercraft here, and we'll head down and take a look and see how the ramp turned out. Now, I had a little bit of a problem right at the end of doing all this, and I'll show it to you. Let's get that out where we want it. I guess I was going to do a little bit of stuff up here too. So come around this way. What I'll probably just do for, you know, day to day getting off the mountain is just bail right off the side. There's no reason not to, but I'll just show you going down. It's more for coming up. Whoa. Okay, so we got the ramp all the way down to the base of the mountain, but we ran into a problem, and that problem is that we could not put the last block in place. Can you believe that? Would not let us put the last block in place. I guess I don't have the blocks with me, but basically I ran into this is too far. This is like the absolute limit, and it won't let me put that final block down. I was like so irked. It's like, what the hell, game? And it won't let me modify the terrain at this point either, because I guess the game thinks that I'm too close to a POI or something. It's just really weird. So I couldn't even, you know, really build the land up to compensate for that. I mean, everything's functional. I can still use it, but I can't. I haven't figured out how to put that block in place. So anyway, it's like, you know, whatever kind of thing. But getting up onto the mountain. Come on, hovercraft. Let's get you up in the air a little more. That'll probably help a little bit. Getting up onto the mountain from here is pretty easy. So, you know, we just get up here, and then to get up on the ramp, I would have preferred, you know, to bring the whole thing all the way down. But, it is what it is, I guess. But I would have had to set another core down to do that. And then I would have had to set up more guns, and then had you know, 2 separate places that I had to have power and fuel and all that, and I just didn't, you know, really want to mess with all that for this project. So it's definitely functional. It gets the job done. Makes it a little bit easier to get back up here in a hovercraft. That's the whole point of all this. I could get up here without it, but it was pretty tough, particularly when we got to this part where, you know, we have really steep cliffs. It was a bit of a challenge to get up here in a hovercraft. All right, let's do one thing here. Come on, quit rocking. Whoop. I just want to kind of clear this stone off here, just so it looks a little better. There we go. And I think I'm gonna put a couple of markers here that show where the actual ramp starts, because when you're coming to it from this side, you don't know exactly where it starts. I mean, you can kind of use that area right there, I suppose, as a guideline for that. In fact, you know what? Let's take this down too. Not that we need to, but just so all of our concrete is exposed. I wished it would be more accurate about what it's taken down, though. You know, because I was pointing at that one area, but it was taking all the stuff down behind it. I guess it's just the way the game calculates the voxels and that sort of thing. Well, let's clear all this off too. I'm not really sure why I made this landing as large as I did, but anyway. Excellent. Okay, so you know what we could do, actually? Let's pull these blocks up. That gives us 5 blocks, okay. And we will put put those there and these here. I guess that wasn't that much wider. That way we kind of know, you know, where to go to line up the ship as we're heading down the end of the ramp. Super. Okay, let's see how our base components are coming along here. Turn that thing off. Okay, cool. Looks like we have everything we need. Let's see here. Let's bring all that fuel with us. Oh wow, I've got a whole bunch of magnesium. Okay, we'll bring a little more magnesium up there then too. Just kind of looking and seeing what I actually have in here. These should go up here. Actually, yeah, you know what? We should bring some oxygen, and let's bring some water too. Whoops. Guess it didn't hurt it. And we'll make some more oxygen. Just get a bunch of that queued up. Okay, cool. Now let's grab all of this. Is it all going to fit? Just barely. We'll put those down there. Let's grab some food. Wait a minute. What's that? Water container. How'd that get on the floor? I don't know. Yeah, let's grab some more of that too. We'll keep those things in here since I don't need to eat right now. Okay, let's go ahead and head on up to space, just like we did in Alpha 7. My plan here is just to go pretty much straight up from the base. Not that, I guess that doesn't really matter though, because the plane's going to rotate, doesn't it? Well, let's just do it that way anyway. And then maybe what'll happen is we'll luck out when we need to come back to the planet, and we'll be close by. Alright, you guys. Good grief, man. I cannot take me anywhere. I got all the way up into space there, and went to get started with the... we got some drones coming in. Again, went to get started with the base, opened up my inventory, and realized that I had pulled all the ores and stuff that I had queued up, but none of the components. So I am back at the base to get the actual stuff I need to build the base. Hello! That was big old guy moment. It's alright. Old guy moments are what makes me special. Anyway, now in all of that process, our blueprint production is finished. So we might actually do a plan B here then, and that is so we could spawn in the cap ship. I was thinking about taking that one up with me, but the one problem we could run into is if we run into any space drones, the capital ship doesn't have any weaponry on it. So that might not be a good idea. But what I think we'll do is we'll probably just we'll take the Jade Jet up, and maybe we'll spawn the capital ship up in space. But it is ready to go. So right there. All right. So what we need to do then is we need to load all of this stuff into here. The drone's making me a little nervous. Oh, you know what? He's stuck underneath the... He must be stuck underneath the base again. That happened before too. Let's put that down on the toolbar. All right, let's go take him out. Yeah, he's stuck underneath there. Because what they'll do if I don't deal with them is they'll actually start shooting at my pillars. Weapons are retracted. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. All this new stuff in this game here. Okay, we might as well take this guy out too, since he's being a pain in the butt. What's our range? 296 meters. Level out. Okay. So let's grab all the components out of here. That's everything, right? Okay, Let's try this again. Up, up, and away. Alright. I will, actually, you know what, you guys? Now that I'm thinking about it. Man, we got a couple minutes left. Let's just go back up there, and then what we'll do is, we'll find a location for the base, and then I'll probably end the episode at that point, and then bring you right back to start the build. Okay, so if we go directly up this way, I want to make sure. Okay, we got a cobalt asteroid there. There's a promethium and copper. There's a couple things that I don't want to do. I don't want to be real close to any other objects. Is that a ship over there? Or a station? That's a ship, but it doesn't look like it's moving. I wonder if he would give us trouble. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so let's level the ship out. See, that would be a cool view if we built it right there with the planet in the background there. But I think we're too close to the cobalt roid. So what we're going to do is we're going to head this direction, but we'll kind of stay on this plane. We had a minefield over there. Maybe we'll come out a little further from the planet too. I think I'd like to get about, let's say about 5 kilometers away from the cobalt. But let's also start turning this way too. Alright, that's probably pretty good. That's probably pretty good. I don't see anything else around us here. Cool. Okay, so let's hop out of here and got to put our jetpack on. And we'll set up our station right here with the planet in view. Whoops. So we want to make sure we're leveled out, and then we're going to put the core right here. There we go. Welcome to our new space base. Yes, indeed. So we're going to call this Space Station. All right. That should be good for that. Now let's go. Whoop. Let's go get our blocks. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, and then when I come back, we'll just pick up right where we left off and get started building this space station. Like I said, it's not going to be anything elaborate or fancy or large or fancy schmancy, but it's going to be functional, and it's basically going to be a place for us to get started with our capital ship build. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take a look at the About section of my YouTube channel, and you will see that I do have a Discord channel. I have a bunch of great people, great community going on, so come and hang out with us on Discord if you want to. And you'll also find the link to my Twitch channel. I do stream several times a week on Twitch, and I'm glad to have you come and hang out on a live stream. If you do, let me know that you came over from YouTube. I'd be happy to hear that. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.